Hey everybody, welcome back to our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress Cobaltempire. So, first off, an apology if I've got the sniffles during this broadcast or during this production or whatever you want to call it. Video, I suppose. Yeah, I do apologize. My contact lens has basically been giving me a little bit of hell ever since I woke up today because I was too lazy to take it out last night. And I guess my eyes are sensitive. I don't know. I tried putting in eye drops and didn't work. So I went ahead and just yanked it out. But I still kind of have a little bit of the runny nose that comes with it, if you guys are familiar. Okay, so had some pretty interesting ideas come from you guys. Posted on the videos. Some of them will have to be in a different Let's Play, but rest assured, I will definitely keep them in mind. Some of them we can definitely do in this Let's Play. So, one of the ideas that was kind of called to my attention was the fact that they noticed that my well was close in proximity, kind of coming up under the barracks, which is, fairly accurate, because here is the barracks. So if we put our cursor, like say right there, and we just go down, you can see that it kind of comes out in the middle of that hallway. And what this person suggested was to basically create like a room behind the barracks with some different things in it, and a downward stairway that led down to here and also linked into the hospital, which actually is a pretty good idea. So we might just go ahead and do that at some point in time. I'm not really sure that we're going to do it just yet, simply because I don't really think it's, like in the hierarchy of, things that need to get done. I'm just not so sure that that is, towards the top of the list at this point. But as we have the extra labor to spare, that will certainly be an idea that I keep in mind as well. Suggestion was made to set up like a danger room where you greatly increase the speed at which your militias are trained in certain skills at very little risk to them. And it's not altogether too complex if you know exactly what you're doing. So, given the fact that, or despite the fact that I don't think that danger rooms are wholly necessary in the biome that we're in right now, being that it's not altogether too threatening, we're still probably going to do it just because I think it sounds like an interesting thing to play around with and experiment with. So you can look forward to that probably happening sometime in the next few videos. Again, not sure if we'll get it set up, in this video, simply because it's, again, not on the priority list, not incredibly high in terms of what the actual I almost called it a colony, the actual fortress needs. Oh boy, the gem cutter has been possessed, so he's going to grab the gem cutting workshop. So I think we are open spaced all the way down now. Do we have the stuff to make the well? We do. So we can put a well right there. We're going to use the schist blocks. What bucket do we want to use? The ginkgo, the almond wood, the hazelwood, or the chestnut? Let's use the chestnut and the silver chain, chirp mechanism. All right. And hopefully, when that gets finished, we'll see that we can go ahead and make it. So we claimed the jeweler's workshop, which we 100% expected. And he's chilling. That's not a good sign. Rough color, tree life, leather. God, what is this guy? Oh my God. So he is wanting a few different things. He wants some metal bars, rough color. I'm not even sure what rough color is. Let's look at the wiki. Yef wiki. Strange mood. This is kind of, I don't know, I guess looking is kind of cheating, but I don't really care too much. Let's see, rough color. Rough color. Rough color gems, raw gems. Okay. So rough color is raw gems. The other one's, you know, tree of life is wood. We have plenty of wood. Probably what's holding him back is metal bars at this point. So he's wanting some kind of a metal bar that we have not smelted. So the simple, excuse me while I have a drink. I'll try to get that frog out of my throat. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so the simple solution to this basically is going to be, let's look at our stocks and at our metal bars and see what we actually have. So it can't be bronze and it can't be silver. Well, let's look at our stones and see what other ores we have. Okay, could be the cassiterite, could be gold. So what we'll do is we'll set up a job to smelt. We'll set up a job to smelt native gold, not on repeat though, and then we'll set up a job to smelt cassiterite. We also have sphalerite. Interesting. Let me just make sure what sphalerite makes. Zinc. We'll have to set up a job for that too, because that is a possibility. That is a possibility. Is there anything else, sir, that it could be? Electrum? I hope not. I hope he's not craving electrum. Alright, well, we'll do that, and then hopefully we'll see some action come out of him. In the meantime, life goes on. Well should be getting dug. We do have some idlers. Did we, he didn't move. Whatever we just made there, he did not move. Well, could say, so that was gold. Okay, he doesn't want the gold. We can tell that for sure. Let's look at their equipment. Yeah, so all they're missing is a weapon at this point. Well, we'll get that sorted out pretty quickly. So it looks like, interestingly enough, they've decided that they're going to train out on the beach, which is neat. That'll prevent them from getting that cave adaptation that we kind of talked about. So the well being constructed needs architecture, but this is probably why they're coming back there. Looks like our smoothing job is almost done. So let's go ahead and start smoothing some of these workshops out. I personally kind of like the way smoothing looks more than anything, I guess. Okay. So what have we made so far? We've made some stuff so far and he's not interested. Zinc. So it's not zinc. It's not gold. Could be the tin from the cassiterite. Needs plump helmet spawn, huh? Well, I guess we can make some Jorinks. Probably stopped because we ran out of rock pots. Don't we have a job for rock pots? Pretty sure we do. Or maybe we don't because we've been making so many. Yeah, we don't have a job for rock pots. We could make another craft store for workshop. In fact, I think that's what I might do actually. Versus taking over the rock mug thing there, I think we go with the new workshop. So we'll just build another workshop annex over here, which we knew we were going to do anyways, so it was going to get done. We really do need to make some bedrooms at some point too. That needs to happen. I think I've been talking about that for the past few episodes, but we've kind of been holding off on it until we got our well sitch sorted. And now that I hope we've got our well situation taken care of, we should be good to go on letting our miners do some other things that are a little bit more I guess you'd say productive. A little bit better for the fortress. The well, don't get me wrong, the well's a great thing to have. It is a really good thing to have. But, you know, to be honest with you guys, I've had quite a few fortresses, and I can count the number of times I've needed a well on, like, one hand. And I've done my fair share of fighting as well. Okay, well, let's check our stocks. Check our bars again. See what we've got. Process of elimination, you know. Gold, silver, zinc, bronze, tin. So it's none of that. I guess let's check him again. Check the workshop again. Wood, hides, metal bars, rough color. Rough color being gems. I'm sure we have the gems. Do we have hides? That could be the problem. We might need to slaughter something. We do have hides. We have 31 tanned hides. Could it be the Electrum? I guess we can give it a shot. I mean, it's the only other thing that I can think of here. Make an Electrum bar.
Grab your dwarves, grab your beer, there's a party coming near.
Hopefully he does not want a bunch of it. I'm actually going to watch this go down. Okay, Electrum is done. I think. Looks like it's done. He didn't move. He did not move. He still is muttering about metal bars. I wonder if there's another ore that we haven't... Okay, this is tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite makes, I think, silver and copper. I think. You'd think I would know all of this because I've played this game enough, but the thing is like, there's a lot of stuff in Dwarf Fortress. Indeed, it is silver and copper. Have we mined out any tetrahedrite yet? That could very well be it right there. I don't see any copper. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some of that tetrahedrite out so we can smelt it. I bet that's what it is. Well, we've got some tetrahedrite right here that we can definitely go after. The question is, do we want to mine it out in a controlled fashion? You know, what strikes me here, we could put the hospital right here. And that would kind of be like two birds with one stone, in a manner of speaking. The only problem being that, well, you know, we could build a wall. We could rebuild a wall. Let's just take this out, and we'll make the hospital pretty big, and then we'll re-wall that part right there. And that will, two birds with one stone, kind of, sort of. We will have space for a hospital whenever we want it. I mean, we could go ahead and lay the hospital, you know, the zone in there. You know, just, it doesn't have to have walls to be a hospital. So our miners are probably busy up here. Indeed they are. Let's go ahead and forbid passage on this. I don't anticipate not getting this guy what he wants, but better to be safe than sorry in this situation. How about our well? Active. Thumbs up, guys. Our well is active. Now, what we're going to want to do, I talked a little bit about grading. Like, you want to have grates in place for whenever you... basically to stop things from either going down the well or coming up the well. Now, because of where our well is located, chances of something going down the well are pretty unlikely. Chances of something coming up the well, however, are much more likely. As I had kind of talked about, though, the thing you have to be aware of is that when you put a grate onto the well, it stops the bucket from going down. So you have to attach a lever to it, and you have to basically you have to only put the grate down when you need to put the grate down. So the way that we're probably going to do this is we're going to install a grate, and then we're going to lever it, and we're going to keep it down unless somebody actually needs water. And then if they actually need water, then we'll throw the lever. And we'll probably put the lever just somewhere in... Actually, a good place to put the lever would be right in here in the hospital, I think. It makes sense, at least. It may not be the most efficient place to put it, but like in my mind, that makes perfect sense. You know, like who would know best about, you know, oh, we need some water? Well, the dwarfs in the hospital, of course. Of course. Probably time to go ahead and throw down a few more tables and chairs in our dining hall. And I'm betting we're going to need to make some more, which is fine because I'm sure the mason probably isn't doing anything. Although it looks like we still need to make some more doors. Damn, we have went through some doors, guys. All right. Rock throne. 6. Rock table. 6. Rock door. 20. 20, yes, 20. What the fuck's going on in here? Oh, oh yeah, they're smoothing. Okay. I was like, why is this guy sleeping? Why are these things flashing? What the hell's going on? Any day now, guys. Any day now. The problem is we've only got one miner right now working. Is the problem. We need more than one miner on these jobs. Everybody, I guess, is just hauling their asses around at this point. Grabbing things, yada, yada, yada. We could, actually, what I think I might do, since we've only got one miner working on right now, I think the higher priority here is to, I think the higher priority is, I could have just undesignated a little bit, but whatever. I think the higher priority is to get the stuff mined out for this guy. Yeah, we need to make that happen. Needs to happen, guys. Very good. Okay, and now we should be able to, should have an option to smelt tetrahedrite. Very good. Smelt, smelt, smelt. Make it happen. Okay. Looks like we are back to making drink. Food stores looks okay. Not amazing, but fine. Since they consume food so much slower. Okay, is our smoothing job? Yeah, our smoothing job is actually done because they can't get in there because passage is forbidden. So let's go ahead and just smooth over here. Now we're gonna have to unforbid passage here so he can even get out whenever they smelt that tetrahedrite. Now the thing is, it might smelt into silver, which means we'll have to smelt more. So we have to keep an eye on this. We can't just set one to smelt and then... I guess we could just set a repeat job on it. Looks like no, it's active, so it hasn't been done yet. Soon. Soon. Trademark. Soon. Any day now. Looks like here it comes. He's dragging it. We could make some wheelbarrows, but there's actually kind of an argument out there that wheelbarrows aren't in and of themselves more efficient because it adds another step to the whole hauling process. Dwarf has to go get the wheelbarrow, blah, 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 blah. So, all right, I think that, you know, it's going into fall now, so I think that's a pretty good place to put a cut in on this video. well is done, so we can put a nice check mark by that, and now we can turn our attention towards basically trying to outfit our militia and continuing to grow our fortress in a responsible manner. And yeah, getting this guy right here dealt with so that he doesn't go absolutely bonkers on us. And we can hopefully implement some of those great ideas that you guys have given me on YouTube. So if you have an idea, if there's anything that you would like to see in this game or in a future game, just feel free to leave it in a comment under the video. I can't guarantee 100% that I'll do it, but I will at the very least consider it. And as long as it is not something ridiculous, chances are you'll probably see it at some point in time in the future. Also, I still have an open invitation to anybody who would like excuse me, open invitation to anybody who would like their name to be attached to a dwarf. Any name that you'd like, just submit it in a comment under the video and I will get you added in. You can even specify, like, you know, what trade you'd like to have the dwarf to be, and as long as it's not already occupied by somebody else, I have no problem getting that set up for you. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Game on.